Unveiling the Elusive Mastermind, the astonishing tale of Wagner boss Yevgeny Prigozhin. Did he escape to St. Petersburg or seek refuge in Belarus? Join us on an adrenaline-fueled journey as we unravel the enigma behind his mutiny and the baffling twists that have left the world in suspense. From secret phone calls to private jets, hidden military bases, and shocking revelations, this gripping investigation will expose the truth behind Prigozhin's whereabouts and the high-stakes game of cat and mouse being played out between Russia and Belarus. Buckle up for a roller coaster ride of intrigue, betrayal, and international intrigue, because the hunt for Prigozhin is just the beginning. Welcome to Slant News. If you want to support, you can subscribe to our channel. Wagner boss Yevgeny Prigozhin, who recently led a rebellion in Russia, has been located in St. Petersburg, Russia, according to the leader of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko. Prigozhin's whereabouts had been unknown since the mutiny. As part of a resolution to end the standoff, charges against him were dropped, and he was offered relocation to Belarus. However, Lukashenko stated that Prigozhin is not currently in Belarus but in St. Petersburg. The Kremlin responded by stating that they were not tracking Prigozhin's movements. Lukashenko, who played a role in brokering the deal to end the mutiny, previously claimed that Prigozhin had arrived in Belarus. The BBC had tracked Prigozhin's private jet flying to Belarus in late June and returning to Russia on the same evening. Subsequently, the aircraft made multiple flights between St. Petersburg and Moscow, but it is unclear if Prigozhin was on board. The BBC cannot verify Lukashenko's statement regarding Prigozhin's current location. Lukashenko informed reporters that he spoke to Prigozhin on the phone recently and asserted that Prigozhin remained a free man. He added that, to his knowledge, the rest of the Wagner fighters were still stationed at their bases, which might include eastern Ukraine or a training base in Russia's Krasnodar region. Lukashenko reiterated his offer for Wagner to station some of its fighters in Belarus, but acknowledged that the issue of relocation has not yet been resolved. He also stated that he does not consider the presence of Wagner fighters in Belarus as a risk and does not believe they would pose a threat to his country. The previous night, Russian state TV broadcasted footage of a palace belonging to Prigozhin that had been raided by the police, showcasing his wealth and weapons. The Wagner Group, a private army of mercenaries, has been fighting alongside the Russian army in Ukraine. Prigozhin's mutiny involved Wagner mercenaries crossing from field camps in Ukraine to Rostov-on-Don, a city in southern Russia, where they seized control of some military facilities. Subsequently, the Wagner fighters moved towards Moscow, prompting increased security measures in various regions, including the capital. Initially, Russian President Vladimir Putin accused the Wagner Group of treason. However, as part of the agreement to end the mutiny, Prigozhin was promised security, and the criminal case against Wagner was dropped. The fighters were given the options of signing regular army contracts, returning home, or relocating to Belarus. Recent satellite imagery has shown the potential establishment of tents at a former military base near Minsk, but there has been no confirmation of this development yet. Here we wrap up the news on this topic. And be sure to subscribe to our channel.